Questions? Start on the right here with Gabe.
Coach, you takes through Donovan Wilson's development from the time you first started working with him until right now.
Well, I think he's come a long ways, and obviously Terry Joseph has done a great job with the entire back end. In terms of making progress and getting guys worked at the positions that they're going to be called upon, and we're pleased with the progress that he's made. Obviously, we'll find out more in the game, but we certainly like where he is right now.
We're on the right side, Sam.
What are you most anticipating to look forward to this weekend? Is it your pass rush? Is it play linebackers? Anything in particular that you're really interested to see this Saturday?
It's the total process. The game, playing the game, and we've had a physical fall practice, and we're tired of hitting each other. We want to compete with somebody else, and we certainly got a good feel for where we are, but we'll find out a lot about our football team Saturday night.
Back row on the left, KO.
Hey, Coach, with you coming into this system, how many, if any, adjustments have you had to have made to the system that you like to run with the players that you had here when you got here?
Not very many at all, to be honest with you. Obviously, we don't have everything in yet. We got to continue to grow, but we got the majority of it in, and certainly we've got athletes to run this system. And I'm not backing down when I talk about our two ends. I'm really excited about those guys. I'm excited about where we are at corner now. We got a couple guys that can play the nickel and dime spot, so we got the pieces that we need. There's no question about that. It's just getting experience in this system.
Over on the left side, Cease.
Coach, when you look at Arizona State, what do they do differently in offense maybe that makes them a little more successful with some of these other spread teams?
Well, I don't know that anything different. I mean, they run the football and they want to run the football. They want to get it on the perimeter. They'll do a lot of different things formation-wise. They've got 3 interior linemen that are veterans that played a long time for them. Did a tremendous job for them last year, and they'll continue to do that. And they're athletic enough to get out on the perimeter to block. So that makes the perimeter running game a little bit different than some we've seen, but not a lot. I mean, at some point in time, you've seen every play that they run, you've seen it in the SEC. They've got a quarterback that we've had an opportunity to see in about 4 ball games last year that's a very, very talented young man, and I think they've been very pleased with the way he's handled the off season and what he's gotten done for them in fall practice. So you're going to see a team that a lot of people picking to win the league out there. So and they're very explosive offensively. They score a lot of points, and so we'll have a challenge, but we're looking forward to it.
Front center, Brent.
You mentioned being excited about the corners, excited about the ends because you coach those guys. How excited are you about the linebackers?
Well, we've got work to do, and certainly we're getting there, and I feel very good, to be honest with you. The thing that concerns me is experience, and they're getting on-the-job training. There's no question about that, and certainly we're a little bit in terms of playing time, we're a little bit more experienced at the end and corner than we are at linebacker, but it's time for them to step up and get ready to play big boy football, because that's what's going to happen Saturday.
Gabe, and then we'll go to Mark.
Coach, what do you think of DJ Foster and how big of a key is just figuring out where he is and bottling him up and limiting him from having a huge game?
Well, they've got a lot of offensive weapons, and that's when you look at them, obviously, and he's certainly a guy that they're going to use in a lot of situations, whether it's receiver, whether it's running back, and the things that he did for him last year, rushing the ball. I can't see him, even though they're saying he's going to play primary receiver. I can't see him not handing him the ball some, because he was very effective with that last year. So you got to play their offense and certainly be ready. Obviously, he's one of the factors, and like I said, they've got other weapons as well.
Bill, Mark on the right side. Al.
Coach, you said you were pretty pleased with the development of your corners. Just how much development have you seen with that group, especially this summer since Brandon Williams came over from the other side of the ball?
The thing that, Brandon obviously being very talented, but he brought a lot of leadership as well. Not that we didn't have leadership there, but it's a different level. His expectations are different, and that's made the whole room get better. There's no question about that, and there's been a lot of of growth there. It's a different system. It's a system where, you know, we're going to play a lot more press man than you've seen, and certainly I think we got guys out there with good length, guys that can run, guys that have great hips that can turn and do the things that they need to do that, and Brandon's one of those guys.
Time for a couple more on the left side. Cease.
Coach, we've used the word excitement. You've coached hundreds of games. You come in here, a lot's expected out of you. What do you feel your excitement level will be Saturday night for your?
You know, it's going to be, in my opinion, outstanding, because that's the way I feel about coaching. And you know, I get asked, you know, how long can you do this? You've done it for a long time, 37 years. How much longer? I'm going to do it as long as somebody will have me, and as long as I feel those butterflies. And yeah, if you want to know if I got butterflies today, yeah, it's game week. It's time to get ready to go play. So if that leaves, then I need to leave. And I'm going to be fired up, and I'm excited about being part of the Aggie team that will travel to Houston. That's a good one.
Anything else? That's a good ender.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Thank you. I appreciate it.